Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy XIII 2 walkthrough. So we're going to start out this video obviously with a little bit of leveling here in the Crystarium. Looks like this is going to be another continuation of basically just leveling up the, I'm going to say my base rolls, or my basic rolls, the ones that I, just use like 90% of the time. That being Commando for Noel and Ravager for Sarah. I might try to break into some other roles once I've got all of the abilities learned for each character, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, let's see here. I think I went with the ATB level. Yeah, increased ATB gauge for this level bonus. Excuse me. I'm not sure how great that is to grab right now. I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. I kind of just I just grabbed it. Felt like another ATB segment might not be too bad, but I think actually it's a little bit more useful later on. But as of right now, it'll be okay. We'll do just fine. I mean, the other option would have been like the Commando bonus boost too. That could have been useful. But again, I think I might grab that next after I, have the, because now we've got maxed out ATB segments. So as far as, or for the time being anyway, I think there's a weapon. Yeah, I think both characters have a weapon that can get you to 6, but that's a ways off yet. So anyways, all right, looks like we're out of CP, so that will be that. So we're going to open up this gate here with a wild artifact. This is the southern part of Brescia Ruins. Keep in mind that you do have to get the key using the Moogle throw in order to get down to the get through the jail cell. And then that unlocks the Archive step. I'm actually not going to step in there quite yet. That will be... Ooh, I don't even know if I visit there this video or not. I'm not sure. But, okay, so I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup duty here. This was a treasure sphere that I missed on my initial walkthrough here. It's, yeah, here we are. Actually, you can't get it on the first time you come through, just because... you don't have the Moogle Hunt yet, so when you do get the Moogle Hunt, though, you can go back there and grab it. And then, alright, so I'm just going to head in a little deeper here, and I wanted to show you guys. Alright, so this is the Albino Lobo. I actually encountered these in a kind of a weird spot. I actually had mentioned it in one of the previous videos, but I didn't use the trick that I've outlined a couple of times here where, so that was a perfect example. I had a really good view of when that Albino Lobo died, and it did not give us a crystal, and neither does this one. So what I should have done there was killed off the first one, and when I noticed that it didn't give me the crystal, I should have just retried, and, basically tried that battle again. But what I ended up doing was going back down to the southern part, and you'll be able to see right here. We're in the tunnels in the southern part of Brescia Ruins. So that's where I actually got my Albino Lobo. And it's a decent Ravager. I actually ended up using it for quite a while. So highly recommend grabbing that.
At the same time.
Alright, so we're going to head to, apparently back to New Bodham. I think there's a fragment that I grab here, as well as I picked up another rare monster, the Exoray. That one I had some pretty bad luck with too. And you can't use the trick that I was talking about with the Albino Lobo, where you kill off one and if it drops a crystal, you're good to go. Because unfortunately the Exoray is always alone, so you're either just gonna get lucky or not. I don't know. It's arguable whether or not they're well, I mean, I don't think they're actually needed. I could have you know, gone about my way. And later on in the game, it actually does become easier to recruit or tame, I should say, some of the monsters because you get what are they called? There's some sort of ability where you can increase the frequency that you meet rare monsters, and then there's another one that actually increases the chance that you actually get one of the monster crystals when you defeat it. So later on in the game, it can be a little bit easier to get some of these. But wow, that was a really bad. Wow. Okay. So here's a couple of, well, I don't know if these frogs were here the first
they were all that easy.
But anyways, I got, I don't know what that weird slug thing is. So basically the X-ray looks a lot like those enemies. It's just a rare version. And actually it looks kind of like an albino version of it too. So. Alright, so here's our fragment. It's the Graviton Core Alpha. So I think that was the last fragment for this area. Nubodum, anyway. So that should be all 4. Alright, boy, I guess I'm doing a bit more. I don't know how I got all the CP. Oh, okay. Yeah, I farmed up, oh, what was it in the southern part of the Brescia Ruins, so I actually did have a bunch more CP to spend, which is, yeah, I mean, it's obvious I was doing that earlier too. So what are we at now? Okay, so like level 33 for Commando. I don't remember right off the top of my head when I get my last skills, but once I start getting kind of towards the end, I'll probably try to unlock a different role. Because once you've got all of the abilities from a specific role, I'm not going to say it's not pointless to keep going, but it's essentially just you're getting more stats, and that's it. So the thing that I kind of like to do is once I've got the Commando role completely done or not completely done, but once I've got all of the abilities for the Commando for Null, and here I think I'm going to grab the bonus boost. That's my guess, anyway. I think I was contemplating either unlocking another role or just grabbing the bonus boost. But I don't know. I think I should go with the bonus boost, to be honest, because we still have quite a few levels to gain on the Commando before I want to switch to something else anyway. But we'll see. I don't know. I guess I was really taking my sweet time here deciding. Okay, and that's what I did go with. All right, great. So anyways, like I said, so I think once Null's Commando is at, I don't know when you get the last skill. I'm gonna take a guess and say like 55. So you can see right now it's, actually I can't even see what that is. Okay, there it's 40. Okay, so now we just hit level 40. At 50 he learns Death Blow, and then I think it's 55 he gets his final ability. So at that point, I will probably unlock another role and start working on that, as opposed to, finishing out all those levels as the Commando. The good thing about doing that, too, is that, you'll just have more options as far as, I guess, yeah, just roles for those characters. So you can have them doing, different things, and that can help you out. Because I've got some pretty big gaps right now in my ability. I've only got I have a Ravager monster and a Sentry monster that's decent right now. I did actually get the X-Ray like I was saying earlier, and the X-Ray is a good or a decent medic, but I actually don't have that quite yet. But anyways, long story short, we just don't have that many roles. So like right now, I don't have a Synergist at all. I don't have a Saboteur at all. Again, I actually don't even technically have a medic at this point, other than, well, I have the Ketshi. I forgot about that, but that one's so garbage, it's kind of, I don't know, it's hard to even say that you have one, because again, it's just so bad right now. But anyways, like I said, I'm gonna unlock some of those roles. I think probably next. I think that I think I'm kind of getting to that point where it makes sense to unlock those, or some of those different roles next. And I think the route I went with was, I think I unlocked Synergist for Sarah and Saboteur for Noel. Jeez. But that's it right now, so that's another good leveling spree. As always, I'd say it's a good idea to save before and after. You know, and I know I've mentioned this a couple of times, but I actually lost, or I had to restart my game a couple of times because I messed up on somebody's Versarium, so keep that in mind. It's a really good idea to save before and after. Now I'm going to have another little cut here, because I didn't want to, you know,
I should have handled that alone.
Watching me do all these random encounters. But I did farm up an X-Ray, so this is the post-battle spoils, and there's my X-Ray crystal. So again, I think that one makes a decent medic. Unfortunately, it's a rare monster, so it could take you, you know, if you decide you want to go for it, it could take you a very long time at this point in the game to get it. Again, later on it'll be a lot easier, but you know, for the time being, that's what I went with. The X-Ray, it's got improved cure, so decent ability, you know, better than nothing, that's for sure. So it's actually just going to increase the potency of cure spells. So, alright, we've got another cut. Now I'm back in Sunleth. I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure why. And I don't think... Oh, okay. Defeat the giant flan and head for the gates. Actually, yeah, I don't remember what I was doing here. Maybe I might have just been going for that. Wait a second. Planning on opening.
Have we been here already?
I'm kind of seeing where it leads. I think that's the Yashas Massif. I think that's my guess anyway. But as of right now, I think it's still a decent time to farm if you want to farm Sunlit. I think we've still got snow. Yeah, there he is. Eventually here, there'll be some more story events that happen, and Snow won't actually be with us while we're here. So again, I guess I would say just kind of make use of him while you can. That's probably the best way to say it. But, at the end of the day, you'll once Snow is gone, you're probably not going to have any problems with this area anyway. I just find that, again, I think his damage is actually, you know, added to yours, so it's a little bit of a bonus, I guess. So, alright, anyways, there's that big ugly flag. Actually, that thing does look pretty cool. They did a good job on that boss. I like the the mini flan kind of coming out of him. The weird flan faces. Looks kind of creepy, but kind of cool. I am super curious though why I bothered doing this right now, because it took me, it was quite a while before I actually kind of continued on with the story, so I guess we'll see. We'll see though. We'll see what I was doing. Alright, so there's some enemies that I don't think I've fought quite yet. That's
Get it.
Frogs. Frog music or whatever they're supposed to do.
Here! See ya!
Oh, sweet. Oh yeah, wow. No.
They never had a chance.
Something like that. Alright. Probably should have taken down those little guys first, but that's okay. We made it happen anyway.
From my own history, the pillar was gradually eroded over centuries before civil war finally toppled it.
Did your history books happen to mention the monster?
No. The rate that thing is eating through the crystal, it won't need a war to bring down Cocoon.
At the rate that thing's going, it won't need a war to bring down Cocoon. Alright, so that's what they were talking about. Obviously the Flan is still eating at the pillar. Oh, I think I did. I think I took him on right now. Trust me, it's not a good idea. I got destroyed. I mean, I would say embarrassing, but
No, we can't win this. Not now.
Noel looks like he's up for it. What do you say we give it a shot and see what happens, huh?
fight his royal rightness? Yes, because I don't back down, no matter how foolish. And you'll see, this doesn't last. I don't last long here until I'm like, oh no, this was a bad choice. Right there. It's like, so Belch must hit a couple of times, and it's like, I think its final hit is just brutal.
Can't change anything.
And I think Noel actually died there because of poison. So, womp womp. Game over. I think I do try one more time, but that was when it really hit home, where it was like, nope, I am not prepared for this. It is time to bail.
No.
No.
Noel looks like he's up for it. Actually, he literally just said no. We're not ready for this. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Round 2. Spoiler alert, round 2 goes just about as well as round 1. Oh man. Even in Tortoise that didn't go well. Yeah, and Sarah's dead already. So yeah, so there's that. And you can see, it looks like he's being healed for 10 times as much as he was healed for before. I think he was getting like, 250 health back or so. And right now he's getting 2,400 every little tick of his heal there. So there's just no way that this will go well. Yeah, let's get out of here. Clearly outmatched right now. Alright, let's move on. Let's go jump through that gate and see where we end up. Alrighty.
I wonder where this one goes.
Okay, so that unlocked
Time
the
and
Archival
memory.
step, which is a pretty great place. I know I mentioned that in one of the previous videos, but I will be going there very soon and doing a lot of work there. There's great monsters there. There's great monster materials. You can get monster materials. I know, especially for the organic materials, you can get potent materials. I don't know if you can get grade 1s that you probably can, but I know you can get all the way up to grade 5s, which are the last materials. So Again, great spot. I will be heading there fairly soon. I'm not sure why I am back here in Sunlith. I don't think I really farmed here anymore. I was kind of done. And actually, especially once the Arcalt Steppe is open, there's no reason to farm here in Sunlith at that point. Arcalt is just superior in basically every way. They might, or the Sunlith, sorry, might have the best place to farm the tier 2s, possibly, but I'm not sure.
I guess we don't have the right artifact yet.
Okay, I don't know what artifact we need for that gate. That's why I came back here. I'm not sure what that one takes. I guess we'll find out eventually, but for the time being,
I'm happy to sell you whatever you need, as long as you promise to kill that piece of goo.
Yeah, Chocolina's really got something against the Royal Ripeness. I don't know why. Anyways. Let's see here. I don't know what I'm doing here. Don't even know. Well, finally buying some weapons, I guess, that I'm probably not going to use. I don't know. I think that's the DLC weapon. That's like an upgraded version of it. Meteor Blades again. No, I'm not going to use this, but I'm going to buy it anyway. Same with Holy Soul. Although technically that's a little bit better than what I've got. Stinger. Yeah, wow. Oh, that's right, because I think Noel's still got his basic weapon. Now here we're finally getting into some good stuff. The Fairy Bow's got ATB rate plus 25%, which is pretty good. Same with the Rune Tooth. I will finally equip the Rune Tooth, and I'm going to be using that weapon. I think.
Thank you. And don't forget to take care of the plan. You promise?
So that ability is, again, pretty self-explanatory. It just increases the recharge rate of your ATB gauge by 25%. So, pretty good ability there. I think it's the same as the Catastrophe Blade, so that's the DLC. But again, I was trying to stay away from the DLC content. I will eventually kind of make use of some of that stuff, but not right, or not quite yet. Yeah, so the Genji Bow's got the same bonus as the Fairy Bow. Yeah, the ATB rate plus 25%. I think I'm going to keep the Butterfly Bow, to be honest. I think that's attack ATB charge. I think, anyway. Alright, anyways, I'm about out of time, so as always, hope the guide was helpful. Hope you join me for more videos, and as always, thank you for watching.